Okay, something a little different. This is the way I want to begin, okay, because I'm just starting to look into this. Okay, 9 times 7. Okay, you see where it says 73? That 3 and 7 with the 9 is the heart. The 9 is the heart, okay? I just did a video on this without even reflecting on this. Okay, and I'm going to try and show you why the 9 is the heart. First off, this over here, okay? See the angle of it? This is tic-tac-toe, okay? But this angle makes automatically, okay, the worlds. This is the area. You use your 8, and you use a half here, and you use a half here. That becomes your 9, okay? This becomes the octagon. The Magen David star is also right here. This is the star. Do you see the Magen David star in here? When you draw your line from this side to this side, and you draw your line from this side down to this side, well, it becomes the Magen David star. It does fit in there, but I did it a little quick, okay? 9 is in the center. Your 9 players, one goes in the center. He plays against 8. Here goes the judge, right? 9, okay? Another thing about this is 3 times 7 is 21, okay? 21 times 9 is 189. 1 is first. 8 and 9 is the same letter. And 8, 1, and 9 is right over here, stopping at Jack. Jack, King, Queen. A, B, C. In the cards, Jack, King, L. Is 1 and 2 is 3. It's the 12th card. It becomes the Queen card, which brings you all the way up to the Q. Okay? 189 plus 19 is 199. 208 becomes 268. Mr. Tackpan, 7286. 268. Okay? I'm going to show you 268. Okay? 2 times 4. 2 plus 4 equals 6 and 8. This is the world you are in. 2 of this and 2 and add this. Okay? 2 times 68 is 136. A to P, 16. Add them up equals 136. 6 points, 3 points, 1 point in football. 6 days, 3 days, 1 day in the Mayan calendar. 2 cycles of 20 days. Okay? Papa, anything you want. This is the angel light. This is A and F. This would be A and F. Okay? Or 61, which is the light. And it's also the frequency or the running moons on Mars. 61. 60 plus, not on Mars, I'm sorry, on Saturn. Okay? If you go, 9 times 7 is 63. 6 and 3 is 9. Okay? 3 times 6 is 18. 3 sixes is 18. 3 and 6 is 9. 18 is 1 and 8 is 9. So the numbers all go back into each other. Okay? I did not start on any of this, but pi starts right over here. The 14th letter and the 15th letter in pi. 2 times 3 and 2 plus 3 equals to 5 and 6, skipping over the 4. If you multiply 50 by 47, you will actually get the year 2350, all zeros, equals 6, becomes 2356. 2, 3, 5, and 6, that becomes communication of the wolf. The number of the wolf is number 56. This is the 14th and 15th. This is the 13th. 9, and then your other section of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is in the 5 position of the other section of 9, but it's actually the 14th number. Your 14th number brings together A and D? No, it will actually bring together D and J. This is your first A. Right here. This is in between the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. In between. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse the numbers any way you want to do this. The other thing I wanted to mention, okay, is something in a map. The question is, does anybody see this map? What do you see? You see the big body over here, the nose, the mouth, okay? It looks like he's moving like a ghost. If you look over here, it looks like a man holding, or an animal holding a child. Here, it looks like a guy who's laughing. And here, inside of here, you see the guy looks like he's steering from over here while he's looking the other way. And the end of the point looks like the moose. When you come down over here, okay, you see this part over here? This looks like a terrier dog. There's a little dot over here. Then there's the chest piece. This is Syria. This is Israel. Okay, look, let me show you. This is Turkey. XXX, 3 X's gets the hat. Then you take it over. Boom, it doesn't say because I have no watches. Then you have Saudi Arabia right in here. Okay, just above the sternum, there's Syria right here. You got Egypt over here. You have Cyprus just over here. Cyprus looks like to be the mouth. See the mouth of this talking dog? See the nose over here? And then when you bring this down, it shows the mouth, right? This is the hat. Then this, Saudi Arabia, is the skirt of the whole thing. And then the feet. I'm not sure where the feet are because there's no watches, but then there's Oman, and then there's United Arabs who are watching some of my shows. So that's what I see in this, okay? But if you take a look, now tell me this doesn't look like a pig. Oh, I'm sorry. Tell me this doesn't look like a pig. I'm sorry. I'm going to show it to you this way. See that? See that over there? It looks like an animal's upside down. It's like an elephant or an aardvark of some sort, scooping up all the stuff in the world. Then look, this is Brazil. Don't you like Brazil? You got a little eye over here, a nose over here, and it looks posh. This part of Brazil looks posh. But if you look at it, the other part of Brazil, right over here, this part, it looks like an animal. This is the animal's nose right here. Okay. This part is South Africa. Is that right? This part here is the lips right here. These are the 2 lips. Nobody's watching me. But right above it, nobody's watching me. Nobody's watching me. So this is the nose of this animal over here. Here's Algeria. And here's Ghana. And somebody's watching me in Nigeria. Probably a mistake, of course. Angola. Wow, I had no idea Angola was here. But now I understand. Take a look at Angola. You see this here? This piece? Remove. Remove this piece here. This and this does not go together. This piece brought this side to this piece. This piece was not supposed to be here. Therefore, they made the Suez Canal wherever she may be because none of this is supposed to be where it is. Right over here, you have a monkey. Here you have somebody throwing an object. See the little object he's going to throw? Here's a little snake. He's got something wrapped around him. These are all places of the world. They're all designed, and you can call me nuts, but I don't look at things the way anybody else does. I did want to go back to that one map that I had. I showed you before, not the map on frequencies. Let me see which one it is. No, this is not what I wanted. Yes, here it is. It was the 973 and the Zazaza. My work, okay, my work is I call my work the AZ, which is to free the myth of Zazareth. Zazareth. Forget about the ETH because the Zazar is my one side of my name. Zaza is one side of my name. The Zar. Zazar. The other side of my name is ETH. Hat. The hat of Zazar. I wear the hat of the Zazar. Where did I come up with this 10 years ago? My grandfather is Zazar. His name is Zarit in the sky. Zarit sky. And I'm a free myth or ETH. They changed my name from a MIT to an ETH over time. From the myth, I become the ETH. So for whatever this really means, and 9 and 3, 7 is the gateway. 3 and 7, okay, for me, maybe it's the mouth and the rear end, okay, of the snake, because it's always about what the snake ate, right? What the snake spit out. I'm going to go down this. I see him, and I see the planets on his head, and I see he's wearing who he is in his head as to, and he looks totally stoned. I think our brains have to be totally stoned sometimes inside. Osiris, okay, and take away the O, and it's all the same. The R Osirus is actually saying 999, and it's actually saying 79997. Instead of it saying Osirus, okay, it says 6, which actually could be interpreted, okay, as 15. This is 19, okay. If you want to make this properly, you can call this the series, because I and E get exchanged with each other, so they can take out the E to mean something in the other world. This can say the series, the sire's series, or the sire's stakes. So you take this and just move it out, or put the O over here. So it'll be 67999 767 again. Why would we use this? Because 19 is 1 plus 9. 1 plus 9 equals 0. Or is this the only time, because there's a J where it's 10 and there's the S where it's 19, do we make the 10 value twice? Because the 10 is a black 10. The 19S is a red 19, because 1 and 9 are red. Okay, but in the soul world, where we stop on the 8 ball, on the low we stop on the 7, but on the high we stop on the 6 and full. 15 ball, 1 and 5 is 6. So therefore, in horse racing, there's more than 9 numbers. So in roulette, there's more than 9 numbers. In roulette and in the horse racing, the 1 is red, the 9 is turquoise, and it's purple. So we know we're exchanging with blue. The turquoise exchanges with yellow and blue, bringing soul into the world. And it's not me, it's a little bit of putting the colors together, figuring out what numbers they get, the words you choose, what you're looking for, and voila, we just built something out of nothing. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Let me explain this one more time. Okay, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and the reason you don't put 8, because the 8 is your point. It would go like this. It's 7, 8, and 9, because in order to connect this, you got to go up and down, or they make a V inside of it. It becomes a V, like this. Okay, inside of it for 2 sides. So 9 times 7 is 63. 3 by 6 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. So it all works out to the same thing. 9, let me show you one thing about 9, and I showed this in my last video. 2 cards. Do you want to know what the value of these 2 cards are? The actual value of these 2 cards is 9. But you need to play this one, this one, this one, and this one, because this one joined. This one is like, I'm going to plug these 3 fingers in and the hydroelectric's going to work. So I plug them in. So 8 and 9 equals actually 9. But if you separate them apart, then you'd have 8 and 5 is 13. This would be 8 and 5. This would be valued at 13. Okay, but let me see one more thing. There's going to be one more. This is 9. And you see the 4 corners of the 5? They get lost in the other corners. So they are now doubled. This becomes 4 and 4. Because the other 4 gets doubled. So you say 4 and 4 knowing that it's already doubled, saying 4 and 4. Makes the 8 card. Anyways, Raphael 7286. The constellation is Pegasus. Is there anything else? Oh yes, there's something else. You see this? All the dice are actually showing only 3 sides, right? We don't want to talk about 3 sides because in Rubik's Cube, you only get to count 3 sides of 4, and 4 is 8. Since you are 1 corner, you only get 7 sides of 3, and that's your 7 and 3 is 21, of a total of 9 area spaces. 7, 3, and 9, right over here. Okay, here's your 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See the way this 2 here plugs in and this 2 plugs in? It's not this 2 that goes in. It's not the same 2. This is a 2 and 2 and 4. Because this 4 fits in all the corners. But this is not the same. This is the diagonal 4. These 2 do not fit in. You're not playing these 2 like this and these 2 like that. You're playing diagonal, but this is a cross. It's a connection. Whoop, I'm showing you the wrong thing. I was sort of showing you my picture. But anyways, all these dice together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You see the star that came out in the center? Isn't that pretty cool? The Jewish star. And that comes out in the center over there. It's pretty cool. So when you count 18, okay, and you count 3, 6, 7, 21. This is the seventh inning stretch, 18 outs and 21 outs for the other team, totaling 39, 3, and 39, 93 is your Saturn. This is 8. This is 9. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9 times 9 has 81 on every side. Always remove one side because one side is down. So 81 actually is 72. But you need 9 to go across from 9. So you actually play with 63. Did you follow me there? Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. It's the same thing with the 4. The 4, okay, has 6 sides. 4 are around from each other, 8 and 8, and then 4 and 4, because the 4 and 4 do not play together, the north and the south. So the 4 dice that has 6 sides equals to 24, minus 4 for being the downside, giving 4 away to be the equality. Okay, the 24 becomes 16, 16 and 8 between the day and the night, the 24 hours of the day out of 4. It's all about 4, 4, 6, 10. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.